school board. Emergency exit is one at the back of the room, one on each side. Ms. Carney, would you do roll call, please?
Christine Rosa, here. Here. Michelle Moria, here. Tina Newberry, here. Michael Meyer,
Here.
Alex Rappaport,
Here.
Jeffrey Ozzie,
Here.
Andrea Viviani, here. Timothy Wells.
Here. Okay, pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dr. Rohrbach, mission and vision statements, please.
Our mission statement, we provide equitable, engaging, inspiring, and holistic experiences that support success and empowerment for students, families, and the community in a diverse and changing world. Our vision statement, we are a beacon of educational excellence where every individual is inspired and able to achieve their fullest potential.
All right, great. Public recognition. If anybody in the audience would like to address the board on anything that's on the agenda tonight? No. Okay. Superintendent's report, Dr. Rohrbach.
Okay, so welcome everyone. We are preparing for all of our students and staff to return, and we are thrilled to welcome everyone back and begin an amazing year of learning together. Our theme for the year is strengthening the Sawyer experience, which reflects our commitment to building on the innovative work already happening in our district. So through a strengths-based approach to leadership, teaching, and learning, our goal is for every student and every staff member, regardless of their title or grade level, to experience a year that is engaging, meaningful, and growth-producing. So to the families, especially families who have multiple children and multiple schools, there should be a pop-up on our website with all the important dates prior to school happening. So today we had a wonderful kickoff of kindergarten orientation. Tomorrow we will do 9th grade orientation and also new students for grades 9 through 12. Tomorrow is also the pickup for grade 8 materials. And Thursday is grades 10 through 12 materials pickup. Friday is our pre-K orientation at Mount Marion. And Monday, August 31st, is grade 7 and new junior high students orientation. All of our staff will come back to for our superintendent's conference day on September 2nd. The first day of school is Thursday, September 3rd. And while we're talking about Thursday, September 3rd, it's going to be a wonderful first day of school. There will be so much positive energy as our staff enthusiastically welcome students into a caring, joyful classrooms. And we are ready for them, and we are excited to have them back. And because it is the first day of school, there will be a few wrinkles. A bus will be late, a copier will choose that particular morning to have a personal crisis, or even like the past 48 hours, the internet might periodically go away. A classroom key will mysteriously disappear, the cafeteria line will move at the speed of a glacier, and by 9:15, we will have answered the question, what do I do with this, approximately 437 times. And that's okay. It's the first day of school. Our job is to anticipate what we can and respond calmly to what we can't. And on Friday, we're going to iron out all the wrinkles before the students return on September 8th. So if the first day is a little less than perfect, that's not a sign that something has gone wrong. That's simply September 3rd doing what September 3rd does. What matters is that our students walk through the doors feeling welcome, seen, and heard, and excited and joyful to be here in Saugerties. And if we can accomplish that while keeping the buses moving and the copiers functioning, I will be so
Miss Vivian.
I'd like to start with sincerely thanking my fellow Board of Education members in the district for giving me the opportunity to attend the new board member training in Latham on August 14th and 15th. It was a wonderful experience, and I learned so much about the important role and responsibilities of serving on the board. I left the training feeling inspired, energized, and truly excited for the school year ahead. One of the biggest takeaways for me was the importance of accountability, building trust, and always keeping the best interests of our students, teachers, families, and community at the heart of the work we do. I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve, and I look forward to learning, growing, and working alongside all of you to make a positive difference in our district. So thank you again for your support with that. With just 8 sleeps left until the start of the school year, I want to wish all of my fellow teachers an amazing year ahead as we wrap up the final days of summer. I know many of you are leaving behind precious time with your own families, slow mornings, vacations, laughter, and especially those extra cuddles with your children. As educators, we make a beautiful and sometimes difficult transition. We leave behind the comfort and closeness of our own children and walk into our classrooms ready to provide the same sense of security, care, patience, and love to someone else's children. I know how much heart that takes, and I hope you never forget the incredible impact you have. Wishing each of you a wonderful, fulfilling, and amazing school year. May it be filled with meaningful moments, plenty of laughter, and the reminder that what you do every day truly matters. And please, I hope you all squeeze out every last little bit of summer that you can in the next 8 days. Thank you.
Mr. Meyer. Thank you. Sorry, I'm fighting a cold. First, I just hope that everyone had a very relaxing summer and looking forward to day one in a couple weeks. Just wanted to welcome all the new students, new staff, new teachers. We're hoping that this is a welcoming environment for everyone. And on that note, I just want to thank all the staff that worked during the summer to get the curriculums ready, get the buildings ready for day one. I think we're ready for a great year. Thanks. Mrs. Bellarosa.
Who needed this one? Because he's getting a call for bed.
Ms. Irizarry. Ralph. Molly.
This is going to be highly unusual, but I actually would like to take my moments to say rest in peace, Dolly Parton.
Oh, yes.
And I'm a huge fan for a lot of reasons. But the reason I actually want to bring it up today is because I absolutely fell in love with Dolly Parton listening to Dolly Parton's America podcast. It's an 8-part series. It was exceptionally done. So if there are any teachers that are looking for a podcast series that really highlights an American icon, I highly recommend it. It was so well produced. There's an enormous amount of production value in it. It's 8 episodes of learning about Dolly Parton's life and, you know, the times that she grew up in. And the reason that I felt so compelled by it was because she's really not a polarizing figure. Very hard to say she's polarizing, but she's just an icon. And so the production value alone, if there's a class or a course that is looking at podcasting or production, highly, highly recommend, not only for the content, but the quality of the podcast. So we'll miss you, Dolly.
Dr. Haas.
Making me cry.
Yeah, I burst into tears when my sister texted me, and I just want to say that if, for those of you who don't know about her imagination library, she has gifted over 300 million books, and that was because of her personal experience with her father and watching her father not be able to read as an adult. So it's amazing. Okay, I've got a bunch of things to say. I picked the shortest meeting of our year, and it's on my phone. I'm trying to use a little technology here. And this is, it's for everybody, but the board members, I don't know if everybody has seen the onboard, most recent onboard newspaper. You're going to love it, which I'm going to get to in a minute. I just want to mention the ESSA meetings that we had today about Every Student Succeeds At. It's a federal law that guides a lot of the money and the things that we're obligated to do. There are sort of 4 titles, Title 1, 2, 3, and 4, that give funding. Some of it is fairly nominal, but it is designed toward closing really any achievement gaps and ensuring that all students in the district have access to a positive, enriching, and successful career experience. I just want to say, having attended today, I feel very confident that we're spending our money wisely with an eye towards doing that, and I just really look forward to the work ahead. Policy meeting on Tuesday next week. Mike and Sakina, you guys are still on our policy committee. The policy committee, the board committee, is the president, the vice president, 2 board members, which are currently Sakina and Mike, the superintendent Gwendolyn, and the assistant superintendent Stephen Wilder. So that's the board committee. Anybody else outside of that group is welcome to attend. It'll be 5:30 in that room over there on the first Tuesday of every month. And we're going to start next week with really going over the audit that we had done on all of our policies last spring, and looking at the HR policies that are in the queue and being worked on, and then also the most recent policy update that we've gotten from Erie One BOCES. So I'm a newspaper reader. If anybody needs newspapers tumultually or ugly, you know where to come. I'm not going to debate AI. This says Genesee Valley BOCES report says schools must embrace AI. I disagree with the headline, must embrace, actually based on the rest of the article, but we must attend to AI for sure, right? And I also need to call out, right, that report was funded by Google. So it's not that it's wrong, and they've got some great provocations. We need to know how we're using it in the district. It's very much related to the work we're doing with the plan pilot and our efforts towards authentic work where students are demonstrating competency, and I think that's fabulous. There's some great suggestions in here about sort of using voice first as an instructional method, and then having students go and refine things using AI, and then coming back. And using small group discussions, right, where you're actually witnessing and facilitating learning. My daughter graduated in 2022, and I asked her how many classes had small group discussions. She said we did that for 1 semester in 10th grade English. And granted, that was also during the pandemic, but small groups is one of the best strategies for learning and teaching that we have. And it's not a matter of bypassing AI, it's a matter of really leveraging the human capital we have. We have a 5-to-1 ratio of students to grown-ups in the building based on the data we saw today. Those aren't all teachers, those are just grown-ups. So we really want to make sure that we're leveraging the fact that we have all these people here to do this great work with students. And I want to remind people that Google is not in the business of supporting children's well-being. They are in the business of generating customers. And we need to be vigilant about our turning our student body into those customers, and how we ask ourselves how we're developing critical thinkers who can make those decisions themselves. So I'm looking forward to lots and lots of authentic experiences and with the students that we have here. So just some food for thought for some of the other on-board articles. Student rep, there's a great article in here talking about student reps being part of the governance team. I'm really looking forward to them coming again and again, sort of focused on authenticity. They really need to be part of our governance team, so we want to hear from them about the issues we're talking about or needing to think about, whether that's our facilities or policy or ensuring alignment and equity across the district. This is an opportunity for student voices to be heard on these things, and I really look forward to growing and deepening that role. There's also an article on impact, and I know there have been some questions about impact, about how do we know that we're making the difference with the investments that we're making. And so I encourage board members to look at the article and hear about that, about how we're measuring, what we're choosing to measure. And I look forward to working with everybody to really figure out what's the story we're telling about the good, bad, and the ugly, and how we're using that to to improve what we do, and it's just very satisfying to hear our leadership talk about engagement, supporting teachers, and knowing that the parallel process of how well we take care of teachers and the grown-ups in our buildings is going to directly affect how well they are able to respond to the students in the classroom. And that is profoundly rewarding for me. Annual convention, August 22nd to 24th in Buffalo. I would like to go to that. I can house myself there, I can get there, but I've also been there, so if there's another board member who would like to go to that, we have limited funds, so I think as a board, we need to figure out who's going to do that. There's also a law conference the Thursday before. Just a friendly reminder to myself and everybody else to do your vector training. Has everybody gotten their emails about that? I think those are due by the end of September, and it's online. It's good training, helps us stay safe. And then I just want to end with kindergarten. So I walked by Cahill today. Kindergartners going into the building, and so one of them's like, I hear the announcements, running around the corner. Another one, who's my teacher? I need to know. And then a parent saying to a just impossibly small child, next time you will go by yourself. So I just want to end with that and remind us that these are the spirits that we're responsible for caring for and supporting, and we have a profound effect on their lives and the trajectory of learning and development. And I'm thrilled to be here to share it with you all.
I have two things. First off, for all the board members, later in the agenda, you guys are going to see we're going to approve the tax levy. Please make sure before you leave tonight, Mrs. Carney has a document that we all have to sign and put it in place. So if you guys could remember to do that. The only other two things I have to mention are regarding facilities. Number one is we have a letter of intent. Well, we already did a letter of intent regarding the Riccardi easement, that piece of property. We are now moving to a letter of agreement, which is really kind of the official, will be the official transfer of the property. So Dr. Rohrbach has been working on that and connected with some of the town officials today on that to get an answer on a couple of things. And then the other thing is, as Ms. Cremoli and I have said, that you're going to hear a lot about facilities and things like that. We had the opportunity to do a walkthrough with Dr. Rohrbach and Mr. Prinz, and just highlighting some of the things in the senior high that are going to need to be part of the next facilities, the next capital project, some of the things that we're actually going to have to do way before a capital project. So we're going to have to figure out how to put them in the budget and things like that. So it was good. It was a good walkthrough, and it gave a really good understanding of some of the things. So you guys are going to probably have an update on that every meeting between Mr. Cremoli and I on where we're headed with that. So, okay, thank you. Moving on to the actual agenda, we have, first off, we have resignations and appointments. We're going to do resignations first. And as you'll see, 6 of the resignations are actually pending other items later on. So they're not leaving us, they're just taking on new roles. So can I have a motion to accept items E1, A through H? Ms. Granolia, second by Mr. Wells. Any questions on those? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next up is appointments. We have Mr. Connor, who, as I believe is in attendance with us tonight, is being appointed the district-wide head custodian for the second shift. Fantastic. We have a full-time certified child education elementary teacher, Engel, is also here. Fantastic. Welcome. All right. Great. And what school is she? At Cahill. All right. Fantastic. And we have some other teaching assistants. then underneath him is the appointment of an interim psychologist, which will be his replacement, as he was the head psychologist right for our high school. Okay. So can I have a motion to accept items E2A through DD? There's a lot.
So,
Dr. Haas, second by Mr. Rappaport. Any questions on any of those? All those in favor? Aye. All right. Yeah, congratulations, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, F, this is business office recommendation. So here is the tax levy. So if anybody has any questions on this, this is the school property tax levy of 48 million and change, which becomes official once we sign that document. We have our fuel oil bid, which I see Nolan was the low bidder. Is that correct? Yes, right? Okay. Also on the propane, so both fuel oil and propane, Nolan Bottled Gas Company was the low bidder on that. So can I have a motion to accept items F1 through 3? By Ms. Gramalia, second by Ms. Rosa. Any questions on those 3 items? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Board action items. I have 4 on tonight. Our intermunicipal agreements with Kingston. Our renewal of our Atlas security system work. That's it. So, motion to accept items G1 through 4. Mrs. Rosa, second by Mr. Wells. Any questions? All those in favor? Aye. I'm not going to make you say the Pledge of Allegiance again, nor am I going to. I just got my pages messed up. All right, public recognition. We do have a second one. If anybody new joined us, I would like to address the board. I'm going to say no. Okay. This is going to be really short in executive session, but we do need to recess in executive session to discuss a couple of personnel issues. So I have a motion by Mr. Molia, second by Mr. Wells. Any questions? All right. When we do reconvene, we won't be voting on anything. It'll be just to adjourn the meeting. All right? Thank you. Convene to open session.
So moved.
Mr. Gramaglia, seconded by Ms. Irizarry. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, there's our future board meetings. Motion to adjourn. By Mr. Wells.
Second.
Second by Ms. Irizarry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, I got 7:16, Dr.
See you later.
McIntyre.
Bye.
Bye, guys, thank you.
Thank
Watch your
you.
phone, Doc.